Hey boys and girls, we're back at it here. So we got some exciting news about the Volkswagen Dune Buggy. Let's get into this. Alright boys and girls, so what have we done? Well, we done something. We went and entered Sick Week. So for those of you that don't know what Sick Week is a drag and drive event where you go to 5 drag strips in 5 days. All right. So we're going to go to Orlando Speed World here in Florida. We're going to go to Bradenton Motorsports Park. We are going to go to Gainesville Raceway, South Georgia Motorsports Raceway, and then back all the way to Orlando. It's going to be a trip around 1,000 miles, and it's going to take us 5 days. And we're going to do it in a car that has no doors and no windows and not very many safety features. So we're going to have to do some more work to this thing. We've got it running and driving, right? We've gone on some trips and stuff. Now we actually need to improve it. So the first thing we need to do is improve some of the safety stuff. It has certified seat belts in it, but we need to do better on the roll bar here. So the roll bar, we need to add some door bars going down, some diagonals going into the chassis, and some bars coming off the roll cage down to the frame horns. Now, in order to do that part, I needed to mock up the turbo system that we built for it. So I decided, might as well go ahead and put it all on there, right? Because I don't know where those bars are going to clear. So I needed to put this all on here so that we can see if we have clearance. So I still got to get under there and put the bar in and see, but it looks like we'll be able to actually put the bars diagonally out to the side here, because I don't want the bar going in like the center of the tub area in the back. I want them in the side as much as possible as I can. So we went and put the turbo setup on here. So since I did that, of course, we got to plumb it up, right? And then it's got to have drains. So we're draining out the bottom here down to the sump. And it's all plumbed up. And I did start it up. I got a few exhaust leaks, and it looks like it might work. All right, this is totally unproven. Don't know if it's going to work. We're going to blow through the Webers. So I got to get the Weber's turbo preps for that. But right now, this is actually just all mock-up so I can do the roll bar bars. Next thing about this is I ran into a little fiasco, something I did not totally plan on, but tires. Tires are a problem. So on this drag and drive events, they say you can drive on any tire on the street. That is completely fine, whatever you want. You can put mud tires on it, drag slicks, whatever. When you get to the track, you have to run a dedicated drag tire. So it's either a drag radial or slick. And these things that are brand new that I bought just a little while ago are neither of those. And if you guys haven't checked, tires are not cheap. So we're going to have to find something out here. I could borrow tires, some like drag slicks from maybe one of the local guys that has 4-lug rims, and I could change them every day at the track. That is the cheapest option if I can find somebody that's got some. But I don't want to all the way do that. And the reason being is, number one, it's another thing that you could do wrong, right? I could leave a lug nut loose or whatever. Second thing is, where do you put them? There ain't much space in there. By the time you put luggage in, the tent, we're going to have to put a roof rack on it. So tent, cooler, chairs, tools, this thing fills up real quick. To put a set of tires up on there too is another thing that just might not work out so well. So I kind of don't want to do that. The other option is to buy dedicated drag radials and have put on these rims. I wish I would have known when I bought these tires that I was going to do this, because, when I first heard about this, I thought you'd never be able to get in. But tires aren't cheap, and drag radials are not cheap either. Their cheapest set I could find is about 250 that would fit. The average set is in the 300 each. So we're talking $500 to $600 added cost to be able to run this event. Unfortunately, something, it's one of those things. It's a weird rule, in my opinion. I understand. My understanding is it's something to do with track prep or something like that, that these tires might tear up the track prep. So it makes sense on their end, you know. And some of these cars are fast, too. Don't get me wrong. Some of these cars go 200 mile an hour in a quarter mile. This thing will never do that, you know. If we hit 100, that would be amazing. But anyways, that's going to be a problem there. So don't forget to watch those commercials, boys and girls. We can use every cent we can get. Things I have gotten done is I got the Speedo to work. I put the Speedo cable in, and I put the lights in around the Speedo fouling, so that fouling works. I need to make my windshield wipers. That's going to be a custom deal. I have wipers to put on there, but I just got to shorten the shafts and weld them at a different angle. We did have the video. We put the beads in the tires, and those are working pretty good for right now. It did balance it. I don't understand the magic, how it does it, but it does work. So if you have large tires that are unbalanced and a mag wheel like this that you can't get a shop to balance, the little tire bead thing actually did work. I will say, pretty impressed with that. So anyways, that's about it, boys and girls. I will let you go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep following along. We will make videos as we go, and we will make videos when we're on Drag Week also. I'm going to try and do at least once a week video for you guys so I can bore you some more. Anyways, boys and girls, get out there, get your projects done, and let's have some fun.